Lassie. So this is the first time that I've been able to get on for about a week now, I think. I'm getting on for a week. The eyes still aren't great, but I'm hoping I can get this video out there because I'm not sure if I'll be able to do any more before Christmas, depending on the eye situation. So while they're not too bad at the minute, though they are uncomfortable, so I apologise for the constant blinking, I thought I'd come on and get this done and put out there sort of thing, and let you all know what's kind of going on with me at the minute. As you know, most of you who have been on my channel for a while will know that I have these issues with the eyes, and I thought that I had got them under control to a large extent, even though I did have the odd day or times of the day where they did become irritated. But this week has kind of proved to me that no, there's too many outside circumstances that affect my eyes that can change from minute to minute even, you know, and it's been a progression where they just got worse and worse over this last week. So I've had to revert back to not being able to answer any messages that I've been receiving, so I apologise for that if anybody has commented or messaged me or whatever, because I'm just not able to answer. I've not been able to do many YouTube videos, and if I have, I've not been able to comment or anything on too many. When I've had phases of them being not too bad, I've tried to, but a lot of the time I've not been able to at all, and a lot of the time I've not even been able to get onto YouTube because I can't keep my eyes open to even change channels to find something to watch. So I've been reverted back to the Audible books, and they've been my lifesaver this week, listening to Audible books. And I always find answers. It's very strange when I have these periods where I can't do too much. I do tend to find a lot of answers, and this particular week hasn't been any different. And that's what I've really come on to share with you. The channel might be changing in 2020. My vision for 2020, I will be telling you in a minute. And the channel may change, you know, in 2020. My life will certainly change in 2020. My sons have just been given unconditional university places at the university of their choice, which is a great achievement for both of them, because they're both autistic. They've both had their struggles. They've both overcome so much. So for them to receive these places is just brilliant, especially in the university that they wanted. But because of them being autistic, they can't live on site by themselves. So it means that the family will be relocating to be near them for them to be able to get to and from daily to the university. So personally, my life will be changing because I will be moving to be nearer to their university, which is exciting in itself. Maybe challenging with my eye issues, but it'll certainly be exciting, and it's to an area that we all love and want to be in. So that's great. So back to my channel. I've been like I said, I've been listening to audiobooks like I do when my eyes get so bad because I can't read and what have you. And I talked to Sadie, I Curly Sunflower, daily. We talk daily, and we voice message, so I can manage voice messages with my eyes, and we talk daily. And she sent me a couple of audio books to listen to and said, listen to these. And one of them was the Kitchen Witch, and one was the Greenwich. So I've listened to the Greenwich, and I'm really surprised to say, because I didn't realise this, and I didn't know this, but every part of that book resonated with me. Every part of that book is something that I already do in my practice and have done for years. Nature has always been a big part of my practice, as is the fae, as is trees, as is incense and working with incense. I've always had a fascination with herbs, and it was something that I was going to look deeper into when my eyes started going last year, and because I couldn't really study it, it kind of got left to the side. But there was so much in this Greenwich book that I'm like, but I do that. That is something that I do. Oh, that's something that, and it really surprised me to realise that I myself am on the Greenwich path, which really surprised me. I don't have any goddess that I revere or anything like that. But apparently you don't have to if you're on the Greenwich, you know. And they are solitary workers, so again, you know, that's something that I've always been solitary. And this is where my angels come in, because the divine energy and divine light for me is the angelic realm. So that's what I bring in rather than goddesses and that. But apparently that's completely okay on that Greenwich path. But there was so much that resonated with me. And it's like today, I've got some roses that somebody brought me that are nearing the end of, you know, they won't have much days left. So I shall be stripping them off and drying them out and making a potpourri with using essence oils and whatever you, to get some, you know, to get some smell, because this time of year you obviously don't get smell. But these are all sort of things that the Greenwich does. Do you know what I mean? And these are all things that I've done for years, and it opened my eyes, I must admit. So you may find that the channel I will probably have more of that kind of content in. You know, if I go out from one of my rambles, I may very well take you along with me and show you what I find. When I'm cooking, you know, and making certain things using herbs and whatever, I may do that and show you. It's like this weekend, eyes allowing, I will be making bath salts and balms with my daughter. She's going to be helping me do that. It's something we can do together, because she's very interested into that kind of thing. She's 15 and she's interested in all this kind of thing, so it's something we're going to do together. But it really opened my eyes, and like I said, I think if it wasn't for the fact that I was relying on these Audible books at the moment, I would never have known that, and I'd have carried on thinking I wasn't, you know, I was just a bit of an oddity like this, that and that, you know, and didn't really have a certain path. I just kind of, so that really opened my eyes and surprised me, because I've always stated I'm not a witch, but it would look like that my path has always been and will continue to be on that Greenwich path, but also the home and hearth, which also resonates with me. A lot of what I do is intentions, and it's always based around the home. Nature and home have always been my things. My family history, ancestors, that kind of stuff, and past lives, that's always been my thing. With the angels as my connection to the divine, even though I see the divine in every living thing. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, like I said, this is what I want to share with you. So you may find that next year some of this will be more incorporated more into my channel. I am intending to make huge cutbacks on my decks, because another thing that I found this week, I can't even pick a deck up to look at properly this week because of the eyes, and I have over 100 decks, which is ridiculous. I can't use one at the minute, let alone 100. So I'm going to have a good old clear out of my decks and just keep the ones that I love working with, keep the ones what mean something to me, and the ones that I pull out all the time. All the rest I will give away, sell, whatever, do you know what I mean? But the idea is to cut them down and then only ever buy what I really know I want, instead of just buying for the sake of buying. So there probably won't be as many walkthroughs on my walkthrough videos, because I'm not going to be buying that much. But I do want to get back to doing spreads when my eyes allow me, and I know they're not popular, but I do love to do spreads, especially past life spreads and spirit spreads and that kind of stuff. So there will be more of that on there. There will be less, like I said, walkthroughs, because I just won't be buying the decks. And I actually did go out and buy a copy of the Greenwich. It's upside down, that I tell people I've got read, because there was so much information in there that I wanted to keep, and some recipes that me and my daughter's going to try, that I kept it. But this is certainly opened my eyes. So and another thing, like I said, I wanted to learn was herbs. So there is a deck that I'm going to show you, but these are the kind of decks that I'm going to be getting, rather than, you know, something that's going to teach me, and something that I really want. So like I said, there won't be so many walkthroughs. There'll probably be a lot more of me doing things around the house rather than with the cards, because even when my eyes are bad, I can potter around and do things, but I can't do close work. So you'll probably find that I'll be taking you for walks. I'll be showing you, you know, how I'm making my potpourri. I'll be showing you how I make this and how I do this, and kind of, you know, I've always worked with crystals anyway. I've always worked with essence oils, and I've always, you know, wanted to work more with herbs. My garden is full of plants anyway. I'm hoping when my front garden, there has to be pots because I haven't got a proper garden. So I'm hoping that the next house that I move to will have a proper garden that I can actually plant things, and I will take you along on that with me as well. So the channel will be changing, and if you know, if you're only with me to see all the walkthroughs and whatever, then it's probably not going to be a channel in 2020 that you'll enjoy. Not saying there won't be walkthroughs, because obviously there will be when I get new decks, like this one. This is one that I picked up, the Magical Herb Oracle, and I thought this would be a great way for me to learn the herbs in card form. I can study one a day or whatever. And these are really, really lovely cards. You know, they've all got a keyword on except, but underneath, I mean, my eyes won't allow me at the minute, but underneath in black, it does tell you the name of the herb and what have you. But there's got keywords on there if you wanted to use it as an oracle, with the name of the herb underneath. And they're lovely quality cards, and there's the backs. But these are the kind of decks that I'm buying at the minute, because I can pull one a day, and even if I can't read the booklet is great. I can get audible books that tell me all about herbs and flowers and whatever, because I do love to work with flowers as well. So I can, you know, pull one card for the day, like I said, and then be able to find it on Audible, or and listen to all its properties, how I can use it, which the book does tell you. The book is a good little book. It does kind of, it tells you the oracle meaning, but then it tells you the magical correspondence, activation spells and things like that. So it has got a lot of stuff in this deck, you know, but if my eyes are not going to let me read, then at least I can, like if I got this one, Detox, and I've got the Dandelion Safer Today, I can then find its properties in an Audible book, and how to, you know, what things I can use that in and all that sort of stuff. So I can do that by pulling one card a day. So this is the kind of decks that I'm going to be working with for now, till I get a better understanding of the herbs and flowers, and what I can kind of use them, incorporate them in. But that's the kind of the road that I'm going down. Like I said, it's one that I've already been on, but I just didn't realise, which seems strange, doesn't it? But I didn't. So that is how I will be going forward on my channel. Let a lot less things that I use my eyes for close work, and probably a bit more of me pottering and talking and showing you how I'm doing different things. And hopefully, like I said, this new house will have a good garden that I can actually start planting instead of having to use pots. And I would take you along on that journey with me too. But I'm excited for 2020. I'm hoping that it's going to be a better year than 2019, because that has been a stinker of a year for me on so many different levels. But I'm grateful for Mercedes for sending me this book on Audible, because I really had no clue. I really had no clue whatsoever. And I'm interested to delve further into this path. So thank you for watching. And I'm sorry I'm just a bit rambly, but I just wanted to come on and sort of set out what my plans are for the future. And also to just to put an apology out there for if anybody has been sending me messages and commenting. My eyes just haven't been able to do it. So I apologise for that, but I will get back as soon as I can and my eyes allow me to. If I'm not back on before Christmas, I wish you all a real great Christmas, or your whatever it is you celebrate. And I will see you in 2020. If I don't see you before. Bye for now.